Welcome everybody to post-game media for the Seattle Thunderbirds following Game 4 of the 2023 WHL Championship Series presented by Nutrien. In the middle we have head coach Matt Odette. To his left, goaltender Thomas Milic. And to Matt's right, we have forward Dylan Guenther. Coach, we'll start with you. Just share your thoughts on Game 4.
Yeah, very hard-fought game. Obviously tight checking, close game, not a lot of margin for error there. Happy with the way our team finished the game. We had a good third period. We needed it. Buckled down and found a way to win the game.
Matt, with the disallowed goal that they had there, what did they kind of tell you about what happened in that sequence? Did you think it had been full off the glove, or what were you kind of seeing from the bench there with that?
Yeah, it's hard to see from the bench and seeing the screen above, but it looked like it hit his hand going into the net. I think the ref came over and said he actually elbowed it in. That's what the message was back to the bench. Regardless of, obviously a key moment of the game, regardless of, whether that counted or not, we tried to stay focused and, get ready for our next shift.
It was such a long stoppage regardless that coming out of that, was it tough to kind of find footing again after that for a little bit, or just the fact that you got the goal off the board, was that enough of a juice to get you back going?
Yeah, it was a relief for sure. You don't really have much time to think about it or dwell on it. You get right back out there and focus on what you got to do. So, there's so many timeouts in the game as it is with the TV timeouts and stuff. There's lots of breaks, and you have to be ready to come out of the breaks, ready to go.
Thomas, could you see what happened on that play at all, or is it above your eye line and unable to kind of pick that one up when it's happening?
Yeah, I probably had the best view out of anyone. You could see on the replays right after it went in. Trying to look around to, try and see if anyone else saw it. But yeah, no, from my point of view, it was clearly off his arm. Not sure which part of it, but we were fortunate that it went the way it did. But like Matt said, the most important thing was that we refocused right away, regardless of the outcome, and kept our momentum going.
Thomas, you guys probably expected a pushback from them tonight after their performance last night. How'd you kind of rebound from the first goal, them taking the lead there early, and settling into this one and finding a way to get yourselves a win away from a title?
Yeah, of course. These guys are a great team, and you have to expect a response after every game. And I think they did that right away. They had a good start, but we had a good start as well. And letting it go like that, I think that's one of my strengths as goaltenders. Just being mentally strong and having a short memory regardless of what's happening during the game. So I think just keeping level-headed, which I think the rest of the team can feed off that as well.
Dylan, can you kind of walk us through your goal there? I mean, you come flying into the zone, you're able to hold it with help from Reed and Luke there and come back to you for that one-timer. Just kind of, what were you kind of hoping to do on that play and to find the puck on your stick so quickly like that? What would you kind of see?
It was kind of a fast break. I was going down the wing and got a nice pass, and I didn't think I could take him wide. I don't know if I could have, but I kind of saw a lane through the middle and didn't really want to throw it away. I knew I was kind of alone, and Copper was coming late, and gave it to him. He made a nice play down to Rito, and nice pass to me. I was trying to get the shot through, and it went in.
For any of you, did you feel the energy shift on the bench after that goal?
Yeah, a go-ahead goal in the third. That was a huge goal for us. Our bench was pretty fired up after that, and I thought our play in the third, was pretty stable the rest of the way. But monster goal.
Matt, how big of a save was Thomas's with about 7 minutes left on Ostapchuk right in front? He gets the feed from the outside there. I think it was about the left circle into the middle. And how key was that one to kind of keep you guys where you're at that point?
Yeah, obviously huge. So many key saves. It's hard to kind of keep track of them. They're a good team. Very very dangerous offensively. Obviously we'd like to limit their high quality chances, but they're a hard team to stop. So many times Thomas was there to slam the door for us.
Dylan, the game was back and forth. There was a lot of pressure-packed moments. This team's got a lot of playoff experience. How comfortable are you guys in those moments where it could go either way?
Yeah, I think we're pretty comfortable. These are the games you want to play in. Those are the moments you want to play in as a player. And, you dream of these kind of games in the finals and the games on the line. And And, it's tight checking, so it's a lot of fun to be in it, and a ton of experience up and down the lineup. And, I think that's, we're pretty comfortable there.
Coach, talk about Grayson's performance tonight. He had the second goal, and on the first one, he had an assist and a nice screen on that goal. Does he kind of just have the nose for the puck in those situations?
Yeah, he does. Really good game for him. I thought it was a good 200-foot game for him. Obviously, had the big power play goal for us. Had a nice assist on one of our other goals, and I thought played well on his own end, managed the puck well. So a really nice effort from him, and he's that kind of rare player where he's really skilled, but he's got that grit and competitiveness to go with it. So it's a really nice combination to have, and obviously well suited for the playoffs.
Thomas, you guys are up 3-1. You know what's at stake coming up here in Game 5. How do you kind of stay focused and composed on what's at hand and focusing one game, one play at a time?
Yeah, like I said, having a short memory in these playoffs is super important regardless of what's happening. So I think we set ourselves pretty good for Game 5 here at home especially, and we're going to have a couple days off here to rest up, but we're going to attack that game.
Dylan, you guys had a chance to close out the Kamloops series here at home. Weren't able to quite do that here, and you got it up there. Is there anything you take away from that game and that experience heading into a chance to clinch this series here at home on Friday and clinch a title for you guys?
Yeah, I think, the big shifts of the game starts a period, shifts after goals. Against Kamloops, they came out hard in the third and scored 2 goals in the first 2 shifts. And, it's hard to come back when you kind of dig a hole like that. So just making sure we're dialed in, we're getting on our path early, and just continuing to play the right way.
Penalty kill's been a big part of your guys' series against Winnipeg so far. Thomas, kind of talk about how good of a group that is to be so effective. 14 of 16 is no joke in the Western Hockey League playoffs.
Yeah, no, that is a pretty impressive number, but I think we've been showing that all year with the group we have. We have a couple units that are willing to do whatever it takes, blocking shots, taking away seams, and especially getting those 200-foot clears are super important. So I think all year we've shown that we're capable of killing penalties at high percentages, but we're especially at key moments in games, that's been huge for us.